great group of realtors like yourselves. So I'm from Markham, and so my business is mostly Markham and Richmond Hill right now. So it's mostly, the demographics have been changing. I'm Chinese heritage, so I do speak Chinese, and that's what's happening in Richmond Hill, Markham, is that the demographics are changing. Okay. What I've been doing these couple of years is I started in the business 2010. Okay, so I'm here to talk about how I started. Right? Okay. So 2010, I started in the business. I was a real estate appraiser before that for 7 years. So I worked for the 5 banks, and my dad and I had our own company. Right, when subprime went, 2008, 2009, where it went down. So we went down with them, okay? So our business closed down. I had my license, so I said, I'm gonna be a full-time real estate agent. So in 2010, I walked into a Keller Williams office, and I said, this is a great place, I wanna join this place. They saw that I had, I guess, potential, so they said, hey, why don't you learn all this technology stuff so that you can teach the brokerage. I was like, okay. Do I get any money? He goes, no money. Just teach every week 1 hour. You gotta have to teach 1 hour every week. So I said, well, I guess nothing to do, right? No business yet, so I went and learned. So I do webinars and courses and become a trainer. So I'm new in the business, and I became a trainer. It's funny.
You qualified.
Yeah, everyone else was.
Because everybody else was afraid of technology.
Yeah, everyone was afraid of technology. And at that time, we had this new system called E-Edge coming out in Keller Williams. So I said, I guess I'll train this thing to this office. And then other offices asked me to go, and I started doing other offices. And I started expanding, so not just internet lead generation. I went to videos, right? Buyer funnels, CRMs. It kept growing because they kept asking me more questions. I kept learning more. I had to learn more to teach more, right? Every hour, every week. And so that's how all this came about. And in the end, I stopped training last year because the training and the business was going up. And so it was equal, and then training went down and the business went up. So now last year we focused just on the business, and then I got my wife to join me. So it was the 2 of us last year, and so we did 30 transactions last year, our highest. And then this year we followed the model, we hired a coach, and we got an assistant. And so what I've done is I took the technology and taught her the technology, so that she does most of it now. Okay, so she does most of it. I've leveraged that off, and so today I'll show you what I've been doing to lead generate for leads, how to follow up.
See how we can follow.
We're good.
Embedded commands, right?
Yeah, that's right. Like they say,
I'm not embedded.
it's the words that count, right?
So. This is a keynote presentation. First time I ever used it. It was pretty easy to use because I was at an open house. This is my open house. I had nothing to do. I was early, and she didn't give me her Wi-Fi password, so I couldn't go on Prezi, which I usually use. So I just used the normal keynote. Okay.
Looks like you have a halo.
Hello, Kate.
Oh.
That's perfect.
Oh, so
Are you
this.
yelling?
Yeah, I was yelling. This presentation is actually half done. Okay, so please excuse that. I'm actually going to Ottawa for training next week, and this is the presentation. You get a sneak peek. It's pretty cool, though. Okay. So today we're gonna look at the 3 L's that we call that fuel our business, right? Leads, listings, and leverage. So I thought,
Don't worry about it.
I said, why not have? I thought it was a good idea to put leads, listings, and leverage, 3 things that we're focused on, and how we can use technology in each of these 3. Okay, so that's just a little bio of me in words, and I think the most important one is all around nice guy. Because it's geared for Ottawa, right? I just put Toronto. They don't know what Richmond Hill is.
Hey, I do.
You do? So I'm going to start off by just looking at the word technology. And some people are afraid of technology, right? You can't be afraid of technology because technology has been around everybody for the longest time. Because tech is actually this art, skill and cunning of hand, right? And logia is the study of. So the study of art, maybe add real estate in front of it, it's a study of real estate art and the study of real estate skill, right? Do you guys remember when the fax machine came out? How happy you were? Because it was a piece of technology that helped your life and increased your business, right? You didn't have to drive to the client's home. See, I know this, my dad's an agent. I worked in the business since I was 3.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I print MLS with the TILA, you know, the
Yeah.
See, I know the rotary. So I've been in real estate for a long time, and I would be the guy who prints stuff. I'd sit there because printing wasn't automatic back then. You know,
You have the patches on the elbows because you're leaning your arms on the table. Right?
So I know technology has helped my dad throughout the years, and it's continuing to help me increase my business with these 3 L's. So, but the funny thing is, technology, if you read the last part, it is the knowledge of techniques, or it can be embedded in machines or in the internet now, which can be operated by individuals without detailed knowledge of the workings of such things. So I luckily have the knowledge of the techniques and of technology. My assistant does not, and she doesn't need to know the whole background of this tech that I do. She only needs how to use it. Okay, as long as I teach her how to use it, she can automate it. It's automated for me. And that's the great thing that you guys can do too, is you don't have to learn technology. It's a whole different occupation sometimes, right? The most important thing is to find somebody that can do it for you, and train somebody that can learn it. Okay. Ignore the motorcycle. Okay, we're gonna put a real picture there tonight. First off, for most agents, most of our business comes from our database. Is that true for all of you guys?
Yeah.
Or,
Most of us.
Most of you guys, right? For me, it's last year 50% from database. And the key to the database is that I'm using Infusionsoft. Okay. Infusionsoft is a CRM program that dentists use, doctors use, small businesses use Infusionsoft. A lot of internet marketers use it. So I do a lot of internet marketing, and I use Infusionsoft because it was able to allow me to segment my database. So for example, if an email goes out to a blast, my newsletter, you guys probably do newsletters too, right? So a newsletter goes out, and it says something at the bottom, hey, if you're looking to buy a home, click here, search some homes for sale. So they click it, Infusionsoft will register that they click that link. They're labeled as a buyer now. So the next email they'll get is the next day. It says, hey, if you're buying for homes, Kirby Chan specializes in helping buyers buy for homes. Here's a little small survey. You just need to click one of these. This is, are you ready to buy in 0 to 30 days, 30 to 60 days, and 60 to 90 days? Okay. And then once you click it, you get more information on the process of how it works. They'll click it. My system, again, will register how many days they're ready to buy, right? And it'll notify me. Say, hey Kirby, guess what? These 2 days, Dave came into the website, clicked I want to buy a home. He wants to buy in within 30 days, hot lead. Call him now. And the same holds true for sellers. If they've clicked on how much my home is worth, they'll get labeled as a seller. All right? And then they'll get the same email next day, say, hey, just doing a quick survey. You're looking to sell your home 0 to 30 days, 30 to 60 days, 60 to 90 days. When you click it, you'll get more information on how to sell your home within these time frames. They'll click it, and again, my computer, Infusionsoft will tag them that certain amount of days, and it'll notify me. So it's segmenting my database even further, automatically for me. And then they'll go through those campaigns, right? So the sellers will get the seller's campaign, which means that every 5 days or 6 days, they'll get an email about how to sell their home, some tips from me. A short video, maybe. And then the buyers will get a short tips on how to buy a home. Okay. And I found that the most easiest way to automate it, the follow-up. So I'm not there sitting there every day writing an email out to buyers or sellers that are interested in selling. They're incubating them in the system. And when they're ready is when they reply to me, because I keep asking them questions. Are you ready yet? Are you ready yet? Right? We do one-liners. Our emails, not those templated, nice emails, all templated. We're just one-liners. Hey, are you guys ready yet? Right? What are you looking for? Are you looking for Richmond Hill? Are you looking for Markham? So one-liners is really simple. It's like how your friend would email you, right? Have you seen your friend email you with a template? Links on the side?
Just these guys.
So true, Rick.
And then my second form of leads came from just old-fashioned door knocking. Right? Every morning I door knock 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock. I'm outside at the doors because I'm able to do that. My assistant's at the office doing the internet marketing now. So I'm at the doors, door knocking, and the difference is that I give them something of value at the door. And the something of value always has my conversion, like funnels that I funnel through to the internet. So there's call to actions, right? There's either they're buying or selling. There's call to actions there, and they'll go to my website. So sell your home with Kirby.com would be a seller site where they go and they'll maybe check out their home values there. Okay. Once they check out their home values, all that I need is their email. So check your email forms on your website, right? Do you have a lot of questions you're asking them to sign up? Because they're not going to answer it. I don't even ask for names sometimes, right? If you want to check how much your house is worth, put your email in. Press submit. I got your email already. Once you submit, then give me your address, right? Or the other way around, give me your address first. I've played with both ways. Give me your address first. Click submit. Where am I going to send this report? Then they put their email in. Yeah. Oh, question?
When you said something of value and then it has it on it, what would be some examples of something of value?
Something of value would be like a market report. What's happening in the neighborhood, average price, how many homes have sold. Our open house, that's a very popular one. People love to know the open house, how much homes are asking. And then there's the call to action. Okay.
Kirby, do you knock on doors in a certain neighborhood so that you like a month later you're back at the same door again, or 2 months later you're back at the same door again?
I've hit one street called Snowshoe, I think 5 times last year.
Okay.
So
once every couple of months at the most.
once every couple of months they get me.
Okay.
And the reason is that I think I sold 4 homes last year on that one street of 200 homes. So that's why every open house I'll go back. Every open house go back.
Do you leave something at every door that you knock on, or just if people answer the door?
Everything. Yeah. A
Everything.
mailbox.
Oh, mailbox.
Yeah, I'm still in an area where they have mailboxes.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's a good thing. But they're removing those and putting those
Yeah.
super boxes down, so I'm not happy about that.
Would you knock on every door and hopefully try and get a eye-to-eye contact with them?
Yeah, I get very upset if there's nobody home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I really do. Yesterday I was like, oh, no one's home. So sad. So upset.
boring.
I think I hear some noise inside. So that my technique is I go door knocking. And I'm thinking now to how to further this. I'm gonna bring like the selfie stick. I'm gonna modify it so I can press the doorbell without walking so close, right? Save me 2 steps. So I'm gonna because that's the method, right? You go to the door. You press the doorbell and you have to stand way back, right? So they'll feel comfortable. So I'm gonna bring the stick thing down and then stand there. What was the question again? So I think so they'll come out, we'll talk, we'll give them the invitation to our open house or let them know how much we sold for.
Yeah.
So the script keeps going, saying that we want you to be on the preferred clients list. We want to keep you updated. What's your email address? We'll let you know what's happening in the community. Because I also do a lot of stuff in the community, like garage sales. When they have, when they leave the clothes for the
Diabetes.
diabetes. Well, there's lots of different ones. So we
take off.
Yeah, I try to, as much as possible on the internet, and find more of these kind of charities things to populate to put in my flyers. Because I send a 2-pager out every month, 8.5 by 11, 2 pages. So there's 4 pages of content I need to fill.
So what is the price point of these homes and how many of these do you do, like any flyers?
2,500 homes.
You're sending to every month?
Yeah, every month, and door knocking them in rotation, so just go in a
Yeah.
circle.
Yeah, yeah.
2,500 homes.
And what are the prices of these houses, more or less?
Price is minimum, lowest price home is 650. Highest is 2 million.
Yeah.
We should probably let him finish
Yeah.
the presentation.
This was only meant to be like a 15-minute max.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So we
We
can
can
ask
always
que-
get Kirby back.
Yeah. So quickly, buyer funnels, I use reticulous.com. Seller funnels, I also use reticulous.com. So at the end of this presentation, I have my resource page where you guys can get everything. So for listings, so we have until 12:15?
No, 12:10.
Awesome. I'm almost done.
Yeah.
So our goal for every listing is we get 2 buyer sales and 1 listing from every listing. So that's how I try to maximize my business in my farm. So everybody that comes to my open house, our goal is to book an appointment with them. Every buyer that comes in, if they're a buyer or seller, it's appointments. Okay. I spend some time to build rapport, and then it's appointments. If you don't have an agent, why don't you have an agent, right? Don't you want to work with the neighborhood experts? Questions, and then we close them for the appointment. Internet lead, the internet promotion. We throw that listing everywhere on the internet. Okay, it goes everywhere. All the classified ads, on Facebook ads. We have working on YouTube ads now. You know what? On YouTube videos, you watch a YouTube video and there's an ad before it.
Yes.
Yeah, we're working on that, doing YouTube ads. Okay. So that's what I call pimping your listings. That's another course that it'd take an hour to talk about. Open house on steroids. So that's when we drive everybody into the open house. All the neighbors, all the 100 homes. So 100 homes a day. It'll be, by the weekend, I would have hit 500, 600 homes, drive them all into the open house, and that's where we started our magic there, start converting these guys that want to sell, ask a lot of questions. How do you sell a home, and all this good stuff. Lots of signs, so 20 signs, 25 now, 25 signs around the neighborhood. And the signs are up to my neck here. So just like those builder signs I use now, really humongous signs. So the listings becomes my office for the week. So this week I did open house between 5 to 7 on weekdays every night. It was great. It's all just sellers from the neighborhood that came. People driving home from work, and it was March break week too. That was the reason why. Leverage. Again, Infusionsoft is my leverage. Every time we get a listing or get a buyer signed on the contract, Infusionsoft keeps my action tasks, so we don't miss a thing. Let's say it'll tell me when to put on the lock box, when to install the sign, who's going to do it. So my assistant gets tasked, I get tasked, and they're able to funnel all that. So we don't forget a thing. Kirby, it says buy the domain name for the street. Stephanie, you have to order the domain name from the sign guy, and everything gets delegated automatically. So the resources, I'm going to be putting it on this site. It's not up yet. It's going to be at KirbyChan.com/systems. It'll be up next week on Wednesday when I do my course in Ottawa. So I want to show you some awesome things after we're done this presentation here. And what's awesome is because this is what I'm working on now. Since you guys learned about videos this morning, I want to show you one video I just did. I think we got a suggestion that was investment, right, for investors. So this is just a test one I did for inviting investors into an investment seminar. So this will be shown up on Facebook. Okay, this will be shown on Facebook. So I did a boo-boo. I didn't do the 3/4
That's
thing.
right. Next time you will.
Hi, are you interested in investing in real estate? The real estate market is going crazy right now and prices are going through the roof. So my question to you is, how can you make money in this golden period in real estate? First off, I want to share with you 2 reasons I buy investment properties. So number 1, They're tangible. And I can see it, I can touch it, and it feels good just owning something physically. Number two, I can add value to them. So I can renovate the property and put some sweat equity into it, and I know the value is going to go up. So other investments, I've tried stocks, and my money is being controlled by other people, and it really determines on how that company performs, right? Plus, I have no way of adding value to my
I think to
stock.
click here.
So if you're interested in learning more about investment properties, come join us for an educational session here in Newmarket on March 25th at 7 p.m. Just give me your name so we can prepare your name tag and your email so we can send you the registration form. So this is Kirby Chan, and I can't wait to see you on March 25th. Thank you.
So you,
Nice.
so you see the click here? If I post this on Facebook, it actually still works, that link.
Nice.
And then,
You can actually click and acknowledge, huh?
okay, so let's, oops. So, when you see click here, what happens is, watch, it'll come
Hi.
up,
Are you interested in investing
When you
in
click
real
it,
estate?
it'll go to the website.
That's a YouTube feature?
Yeah.
You have to pay for it, then.
No, this is free.
It's free.
It's free. Okay.
Oh, that's.
What you have to do is, on your YouTube settings, you put that you want to monetize ads,
Yeah.
and then you can get this setting.
Okay.
And you tell YouTube what is your website. They only allow one website though. Okay, you can't throw them everywhere, like
Yeah.
different areas.
Makes sense.
You have to own the website and say, hey, you're the webmaster for that website. So I can put them anywhere in KirbyChan.com. So any subpage. So I'll probably make a landing page for this and have them sign up, name and email. Right? And then I can use the same video for the pre-ad roll. So when someone's searching for investment properties, they'll in this certain area, like in Newmarket or York region, they'll get this ad before they see the video that they want to see. So that's what I do, a little bit.
Thank you,
Okay.
And this is just like a taste of what Kirby can do. Obviously, he's been training for all these years, and I think we invite you back, Kirby, for a more detailed segment once
Yeah.
we review on the education committee what we like, and that would be great. So now, Mark, I know we haven't left you with as much time as we'd like, but you still got a good 45 minutes to beat us up, so it's all yours.